Is a famous case out of Russia about a strange tale of a three-eyed alien that zapped a boy. The boy ended up coming back, actually. This is from Voronezh, Russia, September 27th, 1989. In this industrial center city, population 900,000, a dark red flattened sphere, 15 by 6 meters in size, circled 12 meters above the ground in South Park, allegedly disturbing the grass underneath. It flew away and then a few minutes later returned and was witnessed to hover near the ground where 12 lower school children, so 6th grade children, were playing soccer, and 30 to 40 adults were waiting at a nearby bus stop. This case was reported in the United States by the St. Louis Dispatch. The story was originally published on October 11, 1989 in America, but its origin was the Russian newspaper TASS. The report relays the story of several young children who claim to have seen a three-eyed alien with a robot escort. These are sketches by some of the witnesses. TASS account stated that the UFO landed in Voronezh on September 27, 1989 at 6:30 p.m. Young boys playing soccer witnessed the events, stating that a pinkish glow preceded the descent of the unusual flying craft. The pink glow became a deep red as it touched down. Most witnesses described the object as a flattened dish shape. A crowd quickly gathered and peered through a hatch that opened. The crowd allegedly saw a three-eyed alien about 10 feet tall, clad in silvery overalls and bronze-colored boots, and wearing a disc on his chest. The TASS account continues, a boy screamed with fear, but when the alien gazed at him with eyes shining, he fell silent, unable to move. Onlookers screamed, and the UFO and the creatures disappeared. This story reminds me of the Ariel school, right, where the aliens actually communicate telepathically. That's what they said in this case, although there was nothing about helping the Earth, etc. The messages were different, but also communicated through the eyes. So in the Ariel phenomena, the witnesses said that the eyes were what was communicating. Basically, you would lock eyes with these beings, and then that's when the communication would occur. You see the same things here. The alien gazed at the boy with eyes shining. He fell silent, unable to move, and that's when the onlookers screamed. And then the UFO and the creatures disappeared. But they do come back. So according to the Russian report, about 5 minutes later, they reappeared. So the ship came back, landed. The alien had an object similar to a pistol, a tube about 20 inches long, which it pointed at an unidentified 16-year-old boy, making him disappear. The alien went inside the sphere, which then took off. At the same time, the boy reappeared. This reminded me of Berkshire UFO, when the boy essentially disappeared, right, through some sort of beam like that. According to a correspondent for Sovietskaya Kultura, the children and eyewitnesses of the abnormal phenomenon have been questioned by police and journalists. There are no discrepancies in the description of the sphere itself or the actions of the aliens. Moreover, all the children who became witnesses to this event are still afraid even now. Several drawings were made by some of the children who supposedly witnessed the events. One of the drawings showed the Cyrillic alphabet character Z on the side of the UFO. TASS listed 3 witnesses' names, all of whom were youngsters. They also stated that a group of international researchers would be investigating the claims of the witnesses. Voronezh residents interviewed later claimed they had observed this UFO not just during the above incident, but also many times on September 21, 23, 29, and October 2nd between 6 and 9 p.m. Some of these incidents involved a different entity, a small with grayish-green face and blue overcoat, resembling a loose raincoat. Sovietskaya Kultura newspaper said that when the UFO landed, 2 creatures exited. One apparently was a robot. That's when the boy screamed in fear, but when the alien gazed at him with eyes shining, he fell silent, unable to move. Onlookers screamed in the UFO, and both creatures disappeared. About 5 minutes later, they reappeared. The alien had a pistol, the tube about 20 inches long, pointed it at the unidentified 16-year-old boy, making him disappear. The alien went inside the sphere, which took off at the same time the boy reappeared. It's a very interesting case coming out of the old Soviet Union, in which a usually staid official Soviet news agency told the world that scientists had confirmed that an alien spaceship carrying giant people with tiny heads and a robot had touched down in Voronezh, a city of more than 800,000 people. A task duty officer stood by the story and said, "It is not April Fool's today." I thought it was interesting. Russia does have their own aerial school type landings. Children seeing these objects and then the amazing similarities, right, where it can communicate telepathically through the eyes. There were 30 to 40 adults, but none of them were listed in the actual task report. But it's a famous case in Russia. We'll see. Maybe these witnesses will actually speak up as adults like the aerial school. But will we believe in these children, or is it just children messing around? Interesting case from Russia. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like button. It really helps, and it's free. Consider subscribing to get future notifications of when I release videos. And you might like this video. If you want to support the channel, join these great people over here, get exclusive bonus content, then click this button here, patreon.com/chrislehto, or become a YouTube member. If you want to continue the discussion, go to UAP Society Discord. Links are all in the description. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.